Hey everyone, my name is Ivan, and in this video, I will talk about an advanced feature in my Fuse application using Vuelidate for form validation. This is a part 4 of the stage 3 of my web app project, and I will show you step by step and how I use Vuelidate to validate a registration form with real-time feedback and custom rules. So why use Validate? The reason is, by default, HTML validation is very limited. Validate gives us a clean and reactive way to write custom rules and check if our form inputs are valid. It works great with Vue 3 composition API and helps give our users a better experience. Okay, first we need to install Validate in our project in our terminal first. Install Validate car validators. Yep, yep, it's the package over here. We're gonna import the validate. Sorry, from validate car, and then this section it's for the reactive using ref. So if you can track the changes over here, and then we're gonna create the custom roles, which is the no spaces. I'm gonna use it. Helpers. Sorry, wait, message. No spaces allowed. In value, this one, task and value. This one's supposed to be this one, and then okay. And the second one is for number. Must include a number. Oops, sorry, this one's supposed to be W. And the value yep. Yep. So these are two custom roles that I created using Research. So no spaces checks the username has no spaces, and the hash number it's for make sure the password includes at least one number. Rules for the username, I need required minimum length for the username. Sorry, minimum length like 3 for the demo, and don't forget the no spaces that we created. Next one, gonna make for the email section required, and of course the email, and I'm gonna set up the password here. Required minimum length And I'm gonna make it 6 for the safety issues too. And don't forget to call the hash number. So here's the rules that we apply to each field. For example, that the username must be filled, be at least 3 characters, and have no spaces. Then next, we're gonna call the Vuelidate. Use Vuelidate. Sorry. Use Vuelidate and rules and the form. Yeah. So this gonna connect the validation rules with the form and gives access to the validation state. Okay, next I'm gonna create the form UI with the feedback. Is invalid. Username and the error is valid. Not invalid, and the username yep. Username yeah. So what's going on here? We're gonna bind the input with the fee model, and we use the fee username error to check if the field has no errors, and we also use the fee username dirty to only show feedback after the user has touched the field. So next we're gonna create the error message. Invalid feedback, and don't forget the fee if fee dot username dot error, close it, and we're gonna create another div. Fee if, actually we're just gonna copy paste it from here and call it the required first. Username is required, and I'm gonna make for the second one, which is the minimum length, minimum 3 characters, which is from here 3 characters here, and the next one is the no spaces one. And we also have to import the built-in validations from the Vuelidate, which is the required, no space, and the minimum length. Yep. Required minimum length and email. We also need the helpers to create the custom validation that we created. From As you can see, I also implement the Vuelidate code for the email and the password section. And the next one, I'm going to show you how's the Vuelidate code implemented with the application. So this is before the Vuelidate. Nothing's happened here. And this is after the Vuelidate code. I'm going to save it. I'm going to refresh it. Yeah. Just an indication of here, and it's gonna work for the email too. Yeah. See, it's so it's all working right now. The next thing that I want to modify is for the register button. I'm gonna use invalid to disable the button if the form is invalid or there's no input field. As you can see, there's no input invalid from here, and the button is still working. So I'm gonna modify it. Make sure it's disabled and call the invalid. And then I'm gonna put the async function register user so v value and the touch and if value is invalid, it's gonna return. So this is for to make sure like the form is touched and valid before submitting the data to backend API, which is to my database. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna refresh it. As you can see, I can't push the register button, and then I have to input the username, email, and password first, and then it's gonna be work. So test and the password. See, and I can push the register button.